Come on. All right, there we go. Welcome
Yay.
to session number 8 of Curse of Strahd from the DM's perspective. Last we left off our heroes. We were at the edge of a forest after we had left the Durst Manor and its horrors. And you found farmlands and farmhouses on the side of the road. You went to the farmhouse, terrorized an innocent family, broke into the house, and were asked to leave.
Which we did.
Which you did. That is, yeah. You then continued on the path and entered a village, which had a road leading to the town square where an old woman was peddling pies to townsfolk. You very kindly queued up behind them and waited for your turn, and then were given these pies as wary travelers with not much to their names. You were given some pies for free, and everyone were given a choice between a sweet tart, a meat pie, a potato-based pie, and a vegetable pie, which would give you wonderful dreams, you were informed. So I think you immediately kind of ate some of them, some of you ate some of it, and felt that you gained some temporary hit points and were unable to be put to sleep by magical means, which was a happy surprise. You went then into the inn, where a man by the name Ismark asked you to look into a matter about townsfolk going missing, which led you to the house of the person who was last gone missing, in which you found a struggle happening with a bloody candlestick and a cracked holy symbol. As you returned to Ismark, he pointed to Father Donovich of the church being the owner of the holy symbol, and you proceeded by going there, as he was not very he was in mid prayer, and you sort of got him to say that the holy symbol he lent to this missing person a few months ago, so he was no use there. After which you went back to the inn and took a chair and set it on fire behind the church, or behind the inn, and put the innkeeper to sleep, or the owner of the inn to sleep, and that is pretty much where we ended. She banned you as Etri and Hunter went to sleep in the inn. The rest of you were outside burning chairs, and she banned you 3 from coming in. And Alexander also had a small trip to this local store where he purchased nothing, was looking for salt but couldn't find it.
Well, it looks like you guys are in trouble.
Good lord, people. Are we sure
Out of
that
trouble.
Strahd isn't the good guy?
You're sleeping.
You know, in all fairness, I just woke up here.
Clearly, we need to find a chair from somewhere else, steal it, and bring it to the tavern to appease them so that we can go to sleep.
Ah, yes. That sounds like a good plan.
It's a great plan.
Well, we could either do that, or I can disguise myself, go in, rent a room, and then drop some rope from the window, and you guys can climb up.
I forgot I could do that too. For a moment. I'm sorry. This would have been so much easier if I just used my brain.
It's still kind of jumbled about from all the chest unlocking you did. It's okay.
I
So,
mean,
do we-
I like that plan. Let's just do that. We could pretend to be some random folks.
Do we want to try to get a chair first and see if that works, and then go with the disguise? Because if we
We
build
can
a
always
better
do the
reputation,
chair as a
then-
backup.
okay, okay.
It's
I will.
alright.
I will use a level 1 spell slot to cast disguise self on myself,
Okay.
and I want to look like one of the random people that I saw in line for the pies.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't think your voice changes.
Nope.
All right.
Do
But
your
that doesn't
best
mean I
grandma
can't
voice.
try. I'm turning into a gentleman.
Uh huh. Okay. So you're turning into a commoner in ragged clothes.
No, not super ragged, like
I mean,
like
it's
like
what you
a
had.
worker.
It's
Everybody,
ragged chic.
it's ragged chic. Everybody in that line was ragged clothes.
I mean, I mean, it was like they had. No, I mean, they had common clothes. They weren't. I guess they weren't worn or torn necessarily. They had some patches to them though, the clothes.
Okay, so I want to be in like decent-ish look. You know what? No, never mind. I'm turning into Joe.
Okay.
Good.
So you're turning into a woman with a man's voice.
Yeah.
All right.
I love it though. That's so perfect.
So you're that, and then
So
then
so
what?
I turn into Joe, and I take the 1 gold that was given to me by Ronan.
Uh-huh.
and I will go inside, and I'm kind of like stumbling, and I look like basically I'm acting like I'm really exhausted, and I kind of go up to the counter and I flag
Alright.
down the person that's close by.
So just to recap, the innkeeper, I guess the bartender, was this middle-aged man who just he has a dead stare, and he was selling the wine and wasn't responsive at all when talked to, while the slightly more colorfully dressed woman, or there were 3 of them the first time you came in, but one of them now is at a table near the entrance, who seemed to be the owner of the inn.
Okay. Does she stop me when I walk in, or no?
I mean, she notices your presence and
I will go to the bar because Joe doesn't know it's her.
Sure.
So I'll go to the bar and I'll flag down the barkeep.
Okay.
So when he gets to me, I will tap my throat, and then I'll mock writing something.
Okay. So he will proceed by saying. He says, a small glass of wine, 1 copper piece. A pitcher of wine, 1 silver piece.
Are the stairs visible to upstairs?
Yeah, they are.
I will point to the stairs and mock laying my head down.
Okay. He doesn't respond.
Let's see. Again, I will make a writing gesture with my hand, point to my throat, and make a writing gesture again.
The woman at the table looks at you, says, "What do you want?"
I will point to my throat and mouth, can't talk, and then I will mimic sleeping. Like, sleep.
What are you? Cannot know. What is it called? Are you mute?
Nods.
Mm-hmm. All right, make a deception check.
Okay. That's a 19.
All right.
It's a bad roll for me.
She says, "You can have a room for 5 silver."
I will give a thumbs up and pretend to rummage through my bag, but knowing that the only thing that's in there is the gold, I will pull out the gold.
Okay.
And then offer it to her, and then pull it back, and then point to him, and then point at the gold, and then point to her. Like, do I give this to you? Who do I give this to?
She sort of gestures for you to approach and says, "You can give it to me."
All right, so I will approach, and if she's got her hand out, I will put it in her hand. If she doesn't, I will just gently put it on the table.
Yeah. You sort of do the transaction. She gives you 5 silver back and says, "You can have number 4."
Okay, does she give me a key, or do I get it from the bartender?
She gives you. She actually says to the barkeep, "Arik, go fetch the key." And he goes off and comes back with the key and sort of puts it on the table and continues cleaning the glasses.
Okay, I will go take the key. Kind of like wave a very like grateful but tired thanks to the woman and head upstairs and find my room.
All right. And what is Ronan and Irene doing outside as Alex has gone in?
I'm sort of just waiting, like, where the window would be. Where for the.
I think we're gonna be looking for the window.
Yeah.
All right.
That rope.
Wait. So you just rummaged through your potato sack for the 1 gold coin? Did I understand that correctly, Alex? Because
Yeah.
you have a potato sack.
Yep, my
Or-
potato sack full of stuff.
Yeah. It would be a flour sack, but same. All right, so you're waiting for Alex to give you a signal.
Yeah.
So you go up to number 4,
Yep.
Alex,
And lock-
and you lock the door.
Yeah, I unlock the door. I get inside. I lock the
Alright.
door behind me. I
Alright.
drop disguise self, and then I go to the window and I push it open and I look down for my friends.
All right. Yeah, so you find this room. It has a bed and a bed stand table, a wardrobe and a window. Simple room. So you look down through the window, and I guess it makes sense. You can see Ronan and Irene there. Not necessarily directly underneath because they don't know which room it is, but you can see them.
Awesome. I will flag them over, and then I will. I just realized this character doesn't have rope on him.
Yeah.
Do I?
You don't?
Nope. But I will.
Uh-huh.
But I will go to the bed and
Uh-huh.
strip it of all of its sheets and make a rope with the sheets and dangle it down over the edge. It's better for us to sleep inside than outside.
Yeah, so you have a straw mattress. I guess there is a sheet on top of it. Yeah, so you can... though I don't know how a straw mattress really is constructed. It's probably not a thing you can just open. Or I guess you should be able to, because they don't have any capabilities of. I guess it's sewn together. I imagine so. So there is no really sheet unless you tear it.
I would imagine there'd be a sheet and a blanket on it, right?
Yeah. So there's a blanket. That's the sort of loose part. Yeah. No. I guess a sheet makes sense. I'm just imagining the sheet like covering the straws and sewn together, like not
So
a.
it's like a big bag with straw in it, and then
Yeah, but maybe I'm
whether or not they have a sheet or a blanket on top of that.
maybe I'm
I don't think
completely
this
incorrect
place
in.
would. I don't think this place would spring for actually,
Yeah.
sewing it together. I think they would just drape it on top.
Yeah,
Or you could rip it.
yeah,
You get that. You get that in a blanket. That's what you get. You get
Yeah.
this over a straw mat, and then you get a blanket on top of it, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where my brain's going.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you have the sheet off the bed, and then what?
Perfect. Yeah, I tie the sheet and the blanket together, and I throw it down so that way they can climb up, and I'll hold on to the other end.
All right.
I will ask Irene to climb up first because she's lighter.
Oh, I was
And then
gonna
much
help
younger.
boost Ronan
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna need help getting up this.
All right.
Okay, fine.
I mean, boost him from below.
Yeah, you
If he goes
boost me,
first.
Alex will pull me up, and I'll just try to hold on.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah. So I guess.
Worst case scenario, I can also disguise myself if this fails. If I get left behind, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Or steal a chair. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I guess Ronan, if you go first, boost it up. I'd say make an athletics check with advantage then.
Haha! Forgot how to roll advantage on.
On
How
shift.
do I-
Shift. Shift
Oh,
for shift for advantage. Control for disadvantage.
Okay.
There you go. Not a
Do
natural.
it.
Ooh!
Yeah, the first the 14. It was not a
The
natural
first
one,
one.
but
Ah, okay.
it was the 14.
Okay.
Still excellent. So you feel like this is not your forte, but with the help of the boost from below, and then Alex sort of helping you the last few feet, you managed to get up without too much of an issue.
Huzzah!
And then
Great wizard climbs a rope made of blanket.
yeah, and the blanket does sort of. It's not. I mean, it's not breaking, but it's tearing a bit from that, as it is not a high quality blanket.
Well, that's disappointing.
So Irene, are you also then giving it a good try?
Yeah, I feel like I have to try.
All right.
Is
And-
that athletics?
Yeah. Is Alex and Ronan helping out on the other end?
Yeah, Alex is still holding
I'll
on to the
try
thing.
my best.
All right. So I'll give you Irene an advantageous roll.
Okay.
Not that you're much better than Ronan on that with the +1,
About the same.
but you managed to find yourself in the room as well. The sheet not giving way, and you have successfully infiltrated the inn. Good
Da
job.
da da da.
And do you then just share a room and then leave in the morning
Just
through the
nap
window?
in a big pile. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, you find the night's rest take you, and everyone ate of the pie, I believe.
Yes.
So.
Yeah,
I think everybody.
yeah. So you find the night's dreams being absolutely wonderful. Whatever your character might imagine being the pinnacle of amazingness is what you dream of. Whatever your heart's desire is what you dream of, and it is wonderful. And you wake up in the morning sort of with a feeling of longing for that dream, like you want to go back. And what do you then do as the morning greets you?
Well, we can't just go downstairs and let her see us.
We could. That would be an ultimate power move.
I will
But
go downstairs
And wonder
and
where your
let her
friends are.
see and wonder where my other people in my group are. Yes.
Not even friends.
acquaintances.
The people you just met a moment ago.
Yeah, those guys.
Listen, I'm already given like too much trust to you people.
Yeah, and as you go down, you find that the inn has some. It has the innkeeper still, and all three women that were there last night are at a table. No, actually, it would be two women this time that you find on at a table there, but otherwise it's empty.
Alright, I will sit down at one of the empty tables and just wait for the people that I have no idea shouldn't be here.
Yes, indeed, that's right. And Hunter, I guess you're also coming down.
Hunter has lost internet.
Hunter has lost internet.
Yeah, he's
There's
not
one
with us
person
anymore.
that I remember that is now sitting with me.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Well, regardless, you do not lose the temporary hit points you gained last night, so
Oh,
those are still active. In
the
contrast
whole
to
one.
yeah, in contrast to what regular temporary hit points, these do not go away. All right, and what's the plan for the intruders?
Well,
So if Alexander sticks his head out the door, looks from left to right, does it look like there's another way out from inside? It's like there's a stair going down to the bar. Is there another staircase somewhere else?
No, not that you can see now.
Can we lower Ronan down and hope that our blanket doesn't break? And then the two of us could disguise ourselves if it does break.
All right.
Is that a plan-ish?
sounds good to me. Just don't let me fall.
Sure.
Well,
Don't really want to break my back today.
that's fair.
And probably die.
How many hit points do you have?
Ooh, you really want to know? Because I have like a full 14.
Okay. That's, yeah.
And let's also see. I am 87 years old, I think.
Aw, Grandpa!
Like, really not a great time to fall off a 2-story building.
Totally fair.
Isn't this
I
your
mean-
everyday life?
Old man parkour.
Old
The
man
alternative is we just wrap him in the blanket
If
and
a
pretend he's
monster,
like,
smacks
with
me,
us.
I'm just gonna die instantly.
hardcore. All right, so whoever is going down first, I would say make an athletics check, and no advantage because you can't really help each other. Not at least the first person.
Me. I think this is me.
So, yeah, I think it is.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, so you start climbing down and holding on to it, and your old fragile arms are sort of starting to give way.
No.
And you drop down maybe 5 feet off the ground and sort of land on the ground, but you don't you lose your breath, but you don't actually take any damage.
Ah. I'm okay.
Good.
And then Irene going.
I mean, the blanket isn't broken?
No.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll try it then. Might as well save a spell slot.
All right.
And that's athletics again?
Yeah. All right. So you start going down it, and about 10 feet off the ground, the rope breaks, or the blanket breaks, and you fall down, taking 6 damage. Wow.
Ow.
Wonderful.
I fully land on my head.
Yeah, you just as Ronan gets out of the way, you just hit the hard ground, and you have a headache from that, lose your breath, and it was not comfortable.
Note to self: do not ram the ground.
The ground is crud.
Lessons learned the hard way.
Yeah.
My horn has like a little crack in it.
Yeah.
From hitting the ground.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
And what
Whoever
is
hurts Irene, I will kill you.
what is Alex
I
doing?
just flash like a thumbs up to Alex. We're good.
What does Alex do?
So seeing their like makeshift rope broke, he like leans out the window and claps down to Ron. He's like, "Throw me that other piece. I have an idea."
Okay.
Okay,
Bro.
make an attack roll,
Sure,
like a
I can-
strength base, like a melee attack roll, I guess. Yeah. All right. So you take it and you
I
throw
tried
it,
my best.
and the wind catches it and it just drifts down again, like one of those where you try to throw something that doesn't really take is stopped by air.
Should I try again?
Really? You mind?
All
Stop,
right.
stop, please.
So roll a D100.
Me?
Ronan throwing the thing.
Ah, okay.
God.
I got this. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Idiot.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you throw it twice again, failing, and then on the third or fourth in total try, you get it all the way up, and it's easy enough for Alex to catch.
Okay.
Yeah, you did it.
Huzzah!
Yay! Good job. such a powerful wizard. All right, guys. I'll be down in a minute. I'll meet you outside. I do think it would be a good idea if we found a chair to offer as a peace offering, but I'm not really too inclined to go break into somewhere else. All right, I'll be right back. So I will cast.
Can you order me breakfast on the way down?
I'm already gone.
All right.
So I will cast disguise self again on myself and
All right.
dress as Joe,
Mm-hmm. All right.
and then I will bundle up the blankets and take them downstairs with me. Is the woman that gave me the room, is she one of the ones that's there?
So you descend down into the inn area or the tavern, and you find the 2 other women there, the tavern keep and Etri. Etri, you see Joe coming down the stairs. She died a while ago, and here she is.
Wow. You didn't think it was possible, but your skin is actually paler. As I stare at Joe and realize that Barovia has claimed Joe and has made her a new walking soulless person amidst this horrid city.
And what does Joe do?
So the one that gave me the key isn't there.
No.
Okay, I will walk up to the counter with the ripped blanket,
All right.
and I will put it on the counter and kind of like look really sad. And then I will reach into my pocket and I will hold up one silver piece and point to the blanket.
All right. All right. So the one of the other women says, "Did you destroy the blanket?"
I will look a little surprised that I'm getting talked to. I will turn around and I will kind of like hang my head in shame and slightly nod and then like mock, like thrashing, like I thrashed in my sleep and ripped it. And then I will hold up the silver piece as an apology.
Well, speak up.
Tap my throat and mouth, can't talk.
What is wrong with this world? All right, give us the silver piece. Goodness sake.
She will walk over and very gingerly put the silver piece down at the table and mouth, "I'm sorry," and then turn around and after leaving her room key on the table, then she will turn around and walk out. I say nothing to Etri. I don't look at him. Nothing.
Etri has left after staring for a little bit. He's left and is just, I guess he's on like the other side of the road, trying to stay hidden, just watching through the door.
All right. Wait, so you leave and go into... Sorry, I missed that. Did you leave and go into another structure, building?
So
I don't have to go into another structure. I like if it's shadowy enough, I could be in a nook, like in between, or like
Sure. Yeah.
particularly deep doorway or something. I don't have to be inside a structure.
Yeah. All right. So you find an alcove or some kind of a dark spot. It is like daytime. The sky is cloudy, or rather completely cloud filled. No sun inside, but it is bright. But you find a spot. You can make a stealth check if you wish.
I do wish.
All right.
Oh, well, okay.
And so Joe, you leave, or Alex, leave the inn, and
Yes.
you do notice the as Etri sort of left the inn, you would have noticed that, and as you get out, you can just see him move behind something, like at the very end, and then because you then look in that direction, you then see his head pop out a bit.
I was getting in position.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
in
much.
position, So as the door shuts behind me, I start walking to go around the building, and I see Etri, and I shoot him a very Alexander style smile, and then as I turn the corner and I get into the darkness of the alley where most people can't see me, but I'm sure Etri can because he's like eagle eyes on me right now, I will drop disguise self and then walk around the back of the building.
All right. And so is Ronan and Irene also going around to the front of the inn, or the sort of the town square?
Yeah, we'd go to the front to
Yeah.
wait for.
Yeah.
At least I.
So I'd say that at that point you all sort of reconvene there, and I'll say for the sake of it, as Anthony has his internet problems, he also comes along.
Yeah.
And
All night.
so yeah, you can see Joe turn back into Alex. Etri.
And I will meet up with everybody else once I've dropped disguise self in the alley, so no one sees me drop it.
Yeah, so you see Joe go into an alley and then Alex coming out. And you can maybe draw a conclusion there, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my dagger, just have it, comfortably in hand, and then head into the alley, and just... What was that?
Oh, and you probably saw Ronan and Irene coming from the side of the building instead of upstairs for some reason.
Hey, so long story short, it was just easier to rent a room as Joe.
That is a pretty long story short.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Concise. I
Irene.
appreciate it.
Irene, what happened?
I took a walk this morning, and that's why I wasn't here. So I don't know. Oh boy.
Ronan?
Don't ask me.
Ronan?
We burned stuff.
Aw, angry dad moment. I can feel it.
Looking
Here it comes.
like guilty
Would you
children.
please tell me what you have burned?
Hey, listen. It was nothing serious. It was just a chair. We didn't burn down a house or anything.
From the inn. You burnt a chair from the inn.
Yes. Yes, we did. It's not that big of a deal, don't worry. We'll just never go back there again.
He's just got a 1,000-yard stare.
Anyway, how are you doing, Etri?
I slept in my bed in the inn without burning a chair.
Ah, your life isn't as exciting. Have you ever felt the thrill of burning a chair before? I don't think so.
Was an accident? Question mark?
I hate you all.
Come on, Etri. It's not that bad. It's just a chair.
Not that bad.
It's
Just
a chair.
We can steal another one and put it back, and everything will be fine. They'll never know.
Well, they will know.
It will not be fine.
Well, they will know, but they'll be so happy they won't ask where we got a chair from.
Exactly.
It's an Apollo chair.
Yes.
Do it on your free time. I just want to get this whole Barovia mystery over so I can leave you.
Aw. Alexander looked sad at that statement.
Is this about the two-headed dog?
No, but that makes it worse.
So sad.
All right. Well, where are we going next? I look at
I don't
Etri.
I mean, we can take a look at the castle and the castle grounds. We wouldn't do anything special to it, but
I look at Ronan. No burning.
Fine.
Field trip.
All right. So is the plan that you go on a field trip?
Huzzah!
Which would
Etri feels like he's dealing with a bunch of children, probably.
Of course.
He may not be wrong.
A couple of children
His body.
and one semi-responsible teenager.
Aw, thank you.
I was talking about Hunter.
Hey.
Ouch.
Oh,
That's rough.
let's hope he hears the compliment.
Magic does that to people. Just saying. They make them child.
So as you stand there contemplating invading a castle, you see one of the nearby buildings, the nearby homes. The door opens and a woman stepping out and looks at you all and says, "My husband is sick. Can you please help me?"
That's awful convenient. Yes, we would love to help your husband.
Please come in.
I'm
Kind of
not putting away my
sickness.
dagger, but I'll keep it not threateningly, just sort of out.
All right.
I can lead the charge.
Well, obviously, none of us can be responsible without you around, so you should probably go first.
Yeah.
So as you come into this humble little home, you can see within there are 2 children, a boy and a girl, and it's a one-room house, small one. As you can see, there are beds laid out and a small kitchen area, and the 2 children are sort of pushed against a wall, looking at you all with scared eyes. As laying on a bed, you can see this man in his mid-40s, maybe, looking pale in his face and looking very sick. And the woman in her 40s with long black hair and sad eyes, she says to you, "My husband, he has fallen sick. That there is a sickness going up around in town, and any one of you a healer or anything like that?"
Does it look like any kind of sickness I've seen before?
Make a medicine check.
Oh, nice roll.
I mean, it looks. It's hard to say. You could imagine a fever or some other thing, but you can't really pinpoint any specific thing. You are unfamiliar to this place, and it does look like there are signs that don't really make sense to you. So you don't really know.
Can I just try like a cure wounds on him or something to see if it will help him? Like some kind of healing spell? Does he look like he's...
I mean, he. I guess, yeah. You could try it, as you don't really know the sickness, but You're not sure if it would cure a disease, so to speak.
I think I have like I don't know if I have anything for diseases.
Yeah.
Mm,
So you could imagine a cure wounds not helping.
okay.
But you're not entirely sure.
I will try it anyway, just to try.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry.
You're all.
Yeah. So
Ta-da!
you touch the man and heal him, but he seems equally sick still. It doesn't seem to cure him.
Affecting him is definitely not something I can really cure at this point.
He says, he's going to die.
Well, that's not what I said, but
She,
Do I know of any Barovian home remedies or natural medicines that would be in the land from childhood?
yeah.
cool.
No, you wouldn't know of this. There weren't any specific home remedies that you're aware of. So no, you wouldn't know that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The home remedy of immune system. I see.
Yeah. And she says, "Have you seen the houses with that are barred with planks and all that?"
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I see where this is going.
there is a sickness going in town, and well, people who get it, they have it for about a week, and then they perish, and they're turned into monsters. And so, don't enter any of those buildings. And I fear that my husband has gotten that sickness. And it's almost a week.
Oh no. How old is your husband?
He is only 45.
Ah, he's lived a
Young.
good life.
That'll
Talk like
cheer
that,
him.
Ronan. You're at least 80. Like,
Trust me, I should have died a long time ago.
Not denying that.
You're saying that these sickness victims turn into monsters of some kind. Yes.
Yes.
Forgive me for being a bit morbid, but may we stay with your husband over the night?
Why? If you cannot cure him, then I do not wish you to be here. I was hoping you looked like capable. I don't know. I'm desperate.
have you reached out to anybody in town about this?
Who is there to reach out to?
Well, I mean, your first instinct was to look for a holy someone, and I will pat Irene on the head, pat. But have you talked to the preacher here in town?
Oh, he is of no use. I have
I mean,
asked
that's
him,
kind of
and
rude, but
he cannot help. He is aware of the sickness, and he cannot help. He's a broken man. But please leave if you cannot help.
what was your husband doing when he contracted the illness?
he was watering our mule at the local well, and when he came back, he got sick. Not much longer after that.
Have any of you drank the water from the well?
No, we
is it
drink the wine. That is the lifeblood of Barovia.
That's fair. Should we go check out the well, guys?
Thinking that is a good place to
Yes.
start.
All right.
Now
So
let's head to the well. Where is the well, ma'am? We're new in town and we've only explored here.
it's just well, actually, you would have seen it. There was a well behind the inn, and so she says it is behind the inn.
Okay.
So do you leave her be?
We're gonna look into it and we'll be back as soon as we get some information.
All right. And as you leave the building, you can actually notice that something you didn't necessarily see at first, but there are planks set up outside of this home as well. It's not barred, but it's like they're there ready to be placed at a future point.
Also like to investigate another one of these barred houses to see what is the aftermath of the... You got what I mean.
Yeah, so are you thinking of doing that?
We are going to the well at the moment.
All right, first well. All right. So first you go off to the well, and you walk behind the inn, and you get a small hint, a smell of something coming from the well as you sort of approach it closer. And what do you then? As you can see, that there is this well with the bucket, rope and pulley mechanism that can lower the bucket. What do you wish to? How do you wish to approach it?
Well. I'm just gonna look inside the well.
All right.
I'll start pulling up the bucket.
Yeah, the bucket is already pulled up.
Oh.
Yeah. And looking down, you can only. I mean, I guess you can make a perception with disadvantage.
And it is control for disadvantage?
Yeah. Let's see here. All right, so you take a look down into the well, and it just goes into darkness below, so you can't actually see what's down there.
Can I try dropping a pebble down there to see if I can hear how deep it is?
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
Wait, can I have the pebble?
Yes.
I will take the pebble and I will cast light on it.
All right.
And then leaning
It's
over at
beautiful.
it's so shiny. And
I
then
now do not want it to go down the well.
I promise I will make you another glowing pebble. This one has to go down. Watch it, and then you can go chase after it if everything looks okay, but you don't go right now. Bloop.
All right. All right. So you see the pebble fall down about 50 feet until it falls into a pool of water and gives off a sort of a plump sound. And you can see that it sort of hits, it lights up some sort of a bottom, but it like extends out, so it looks like it's some sort of a maybe chamber down there, and you can see some shadows of things within there. It seems like there is something within. As something is moving even within the whole sort of light, or sort of the tunnel, the vision you have through the tunnel. You can see there something moving, but it's too far away to discern what it is.
Can I try to call out to whatever it is? Hello down there.
It sort of echoes.
Yeah.
But it whatever it is doesn't seem to pay attention.
Gosh, everything in this town is so rude.
Definitely not a Canadian town.
I'll step back from the well and let someone else try. Any other ideas?
Call for it. Let the bucket down. See what it does with it.
Or,
All right.
hear me out. We could try firebolt.
Ooh, I'm with Ronan on this one.
I'm with Etri on this one.
Hmm.
Sorry.
What would Hunter say?
What would Hunter say?
Hunter would be nervous enough to do the pragmatic option.
Or would he? Because he does like fire. That's true.
I'll just ask what Hunter would
He
say.
makes
It's visible.
His sword fire.
I'm going to start lowering the bucket.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, I'm with Etri on this one.
All right. So the bucket is being lowered. And
Bucket and then fire.
bucket on fire.
Bucket
on
No.
fire.
Bucket and then we'll try fire if it doesn't work.
All right.
Swear to God, if you create a bonfire inside of the bucket.
That's so smart. Thank you.
Good job, Etri.
That's
Good
a
idea.
Good idea.
Thank God you're here.
And so you lower the bucket all the way down, I assume.
Douche.
All right.
Yes.
Yep.
And it doesn't seem to be disturbed. You can see the figure down there sort of move out of view.
Oh, I should have made the bucket glow.
It's still glowing down there,
Yeah.
but the bucket is not glowing now.
I don't think your fire is going to work on it. But you know what? Go ahead. Shoot your blasties into there.
Yes.
All right. So, are you aiming for the bucket? Because the thing that was in view got sort of vanished.
Sure. Nah, I'm just throwing it down there. I'm hitting it.
All right. Just hitting the water. All right.
I'm just chucking it.
Yeah. So you chuck you don't even look. You look at Etri as you do that or something, and it flies down, hits the water, and goes out. A little bit of a smoke coming from it, but no reaction.
We tried. That's all that matters.
We know something is down in the well. I'm not going down in the well. Unless there is another entrance that is not on the well.
It's 50 feet down?
Yeah.
I have an idea. I
What is
don't
your
know if
idea?
this will work. I just want to command it to, like, maybe show itself somehow.
Oh,
The what?
Like, to use command, which has a 60-foot range.
On a creature you can see.
Well, you can't see it anymore, I guess. Never mind.
Worth a try.
now come.
Come here!
What if you can see it? But you
Maybe we
know
don't want it to come here. Okay.
One of us should go down there. Etri, you want to go down there?
Should we?
My eyes just move across until they stare into Ronan. Nothing else moves, just my eyes.
You're just the most suited, you know? You're very flexible and you can do stuff.
I'm aware.
So that's a no.
No.
Well then, who wants to go?
I don't think we should be going down here like that.
Can we try to lure it with putting something in the bucket?
Potentially.
What do we want to put in the bucket?
Pie? I guess that's all I
mean,
have.
I mean, you can put a piece of pie in there, sure.
A piece of pie
Let's
into
try
the
it.
bucket.
If it's like an animal or something, it'll come for the pie, right?
A good theory.
Yes.
All right. So you start raising the bucket, and you can see two figures come out, come into view as they sort of grasp at the bucket, trying to take it, and you can see they as they are looking sort of upward, you can see that they look like they would be humans, except their faces are sort of well, they look ghoulish in their vision, or undead in some sense, as they are just grasping at the bucket, and will attempt to strike at it. Though I just realized I don't have them up just yet, which is a bummer. But what do you do at that point?
I'm really glad no one went down there. I'm just gonna state that out loud.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think they're supposed to be down there.
They're not human, they can stay down there.
So
Should I firebolt it?
they both claw at
Go ahead.
the bucket, and they sort of rip the bucket off the rope, and you don't get a bucket with you.
That's okay.
Oh, they
And-
took the bucket.
As you
That's rude.
throw down a bolt at one of them, and you can hear its sort of cry of pain as you throw that at him, and then you see his eyes look up at you, but it's too far to really see any clear details. As he then he is going to try and get onto the side of the well's wall, which I guess we could roll for initiative at that point. Just
Climb up.
just like sigh and get to work, shooting them down.
let's see.
Let's have a repeat of that last well shot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you have your characters? You don't have your characters on this screen.
Yeah, the tokens aren't on this screen.
Yeah. No. Where are they even? All right. I have done a doo-doo.
I can drop Alexander on there. Burp.
Oh, well, there you go. I guess everyone can drop their things into there.
I said
It's
8.
big and I don't know what to do.
I rolled the exact same number on my initiative. Well, at least
Ronan,
I
you
don't
got
have
a
to change
5.
it.
I know. I'm changing it. Calm down, buddy.
Stomp, 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 stomp. You got a 5. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp.
Look, I
Aw.
can just like sit on the well and it's gone.
Yeah.
No more well.
Ah,
Captain
ah,
Large.
all right. Okay. Now Alex is the smallest.
Oh, Alex.
I guess
Stop,
Hunter is there
stop.
also.
Stop, stop.
I
Stop.
guess Hunter's here.
Hunter said burn the well.
Burn the well.
Yay.
Hunter
Okay.
cast firebolt.
Well, we
Alright.
did.
Yeah.
Hunter cast firebolt on the well.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess I'll roll for Hunter as well, which will be, oh wow, he's fast. So you throw a firebolt at this creature. It attempts to start climbing, and it gets onto the wall actually and starts climbing, holding on to the bricks. And slowly is starting to get up. Etri, what do you do?
Are the ghouls in the turn order?
Yeah, I need to. I've got their initiative.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'll sigh and load my hand crossbow and take a shot at one of them.
All right. Go ahead. At the one that's climbing.
Yes.
All right. So 21, definitely. Well, I guess you need to roll at disadvantage because it's further than 30 feet away. So roll again. Oof. That's unfortunate. So it being quite difficult shooting down a well, it being 50 feet away, you take aim and it goes wide. Hits the side of the well before hitting its target. Hunter doesn't really have much to do, so he's just gonna wait for them to get up, I guess. What does Alex do?
I am going to shout, your father would have been disappointed in you had he actually stayed. And I need the closest one to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So that's a fail.
Oh, good. So that's
Ooh.
that's max vicious mockery damage.
Yeah.
That's psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. And then I'm going to back away from the well. Doot doot doot.
All right. And so it is the creature's turn. He's gonna continue climbing, making another athletics check. So he's holding on, but he's having a hard time making more distance. But the other figure goes out of view as it is Ronan's turn.
So how many are there?
One.
One.
Yeah.
And he's climbing up the well.
Yeah.
How close is he to the top?
It's about 40 feet away.
40 feet. Okay. How fast has he been moving up here?
I mean, he's the first turn he sort of, because he seemed to not be standing where the side of the well is, so he jumped up and got a hold of the side of the well, and then he's moved up 10 feet up the well now.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna cast the legendary firebolt.
All right. And 11 hits.
Haha!
So you burn the one that's coming up. And I assume that's your turn.
That is my turn.
What does Irene do?
So there's only one left?
Yeah, one that you can see.
Okay. I'm also just gonna shoot at it with a crossbow.
All right. Ooh. 8 damage. That definitely hits. And I guess you've got the light crossbow, so that's got a longer range, so you don't have to do the disadvantage. So yes, that hits. And it still is climbing up, but it's looking hurt. Actually, I guess it would need to make a strength save. It loses its grip from that and falls down again as we go to Etri.
I mean, I'm not too particularly fussed about all of this. I'll load my crossbow and wait to see if someone gets in range, and if they don't, I just won't take a shot.
All right. And Alex, as Hunter continues looking menacingly down, but doesn't do anything.
And there's only one down there. We only see one.
Yeah, one is now prone in the water at the bottom.
Okay. I'll shout down to it again. You know, it would just be an incredible joy if you would bring incredible joy if you would just simply leave.
Oh.
That's 2 psychic damage. Minus 1.
Minus 1.
Definitely worked.
All right. So you seemingly insulted to death.
Oh my god.
Because
Yes.
it fell. It seems to stop moving as it falls. Sort of
It loses the will to live or be undead.
Yeah, loses the will to unlive. But with that, it seems to not attract any of the other creatures within. They don't seem as stupid as that one.
So there's more of them.
Well, you saw 2 at least.
Didn't we kill one?
This one.
Yeah.
This is the only one you killed.
Oh, okay.
Are there other wells in this town? Have we passed any other wells?
I was gonna say Robert Wells, but I think that's a Swedish musician. No, you have not seen any other wells on your perusing of the town.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Kind of want to climb down there.
Not gonna lie, me too.
No.
I think we should climb down there.
Oh my.
It's good. I can make them run away if they come close. Cue
That-
angry dog.
That dog agreed.
The dog agreed. Go down the well.
Kill them, she says.
Sounds like a raging dog.
Raging dog.
So
Fine,
Etri, are you
do what
staying
you
up
want.
here or
I'm staying up here. Yes.
okay. That's good. We need somebody to keep watch, I guess.
all right. So are
I
you?
will. So I have an idea. Did they destroyed the bucket or no?
The bucket is down at the bottom.
Okay, I will pull the bucket back up.
No, the bucket is not attached to the rope anymore.
Oh.
Okay, I will pull the rope back up.
Alright. Okay.
And I will tie the rope around Irene's waist.
Okay.
And then the idea, and I will check with Irene before this happens. The idea is to lower you down with the rope so that way you can see what's down there. And then if it gets too bad, Hunter and I will just yank you back up.
I love it.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
All right.
I
10
secure
out
the
of
rope
10.
around her waist. I make like a harness.
Uh-huh. Cool.
This is like a Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah. And
Oh, man.
how many pounds is Irene? Did you write that
Let
down?
me check. I think I rolled for it.
Oh, you did.
200.
200.
With
Okay.
all of your stuff, right?
Yep.
All
I
right.
think.
Can I roll a check to see if I know if the rope will hold her weight or not? Can I roll like a survival check or something?
Yeah, that makes sense. Make a survival check.
Okay.
Looking at the rope.
That's an 11. You're probably fine.
You're very fan.
You're fine.
You get the sense that it might be a
Good rope.
it might be it's a risk. But the question is it a risk that you're willing to take?
Yes.
Irene says yes.
It looks great, and I trust you completely.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well.
All right. Well,
All right.
Actually,
yeah, I'm good with this. This will be fun.
The one damaged character going down.
Yep.
All right. So you attach the rope and start lowering Irene, and was it 200 pounds plus your equipment? Oh, it's plus your equipment, right?
Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
should I drop the shield? That's heavy,
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
right?
yeah, that
Um,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, it's 6 pounds. Light
I dropped
crossbow
that.
is 5 pounds.
Hold this. Hold my shield.
Okay. I will pass it to Ronan.
Hold this.
Free shield.
And my,
Huzzah.
yeah, like, I'll leave, like, my blanket and stuff, too.
All right.
And food. So basically, I'll just have a crossbow and
Okay.
a
Look at, he's
prayer.
back.
It's working.
Hello! We're about to do
Hey.
a very daring thing.
Hey, good news. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're doing great.
So,
Woo!
They're diving down the well. I'm not.
yeah.
No, we're not diving. We're slowly lowering Irene.
We're
She's attached with a
strategically,
rope.
yes,
Yeah.
strategically lowering a person.
What happened to burning it?
We tried that, didn't burn.
And
There's
Alex
water.
didn't want to.
Water.
Yeah. Yeah, it does have water and stone walls, so not prone to fire.
If I tried hard enough, I could have burned it.
Yeah, you tell yourself that. So you start lowering Irene down Mission Impossible style with the music. I don't have it queued up, unfortunately. Yes, there we go. And we're demonetized because this video is making video.
No, because it's my cover of the song, so it's okay.
Yeah, that is true. There you go. It's not the original.
It's our acapella cover.
As you're, it's fair use. As you're lowering Irene, you come about 25 feet down, and you sort of start feeling that the rope is not gonna hold for too much longer.
Well, this was a bad idea. Who could have seen this coming? Can I try to sort of like grab at the wall of the well and see if I can get some hold on the bricks?
Sure. I guess make an athletics check to hold on to a wall. All right. So you get a hold of some of the tiles and feel like the pressure on the rope is significantly lowered.
How wide is this well?
It is.
Like can I brace my arms against each side kind of as I go down? Or my feet?
Shimmy, shimmy.
Yeah. It doesn't actually say, but what's a realistic well length? Is it?
What is the width of an average well, Google?
Yeah, average well width.
The things we Google for D&D, I would never Google half the stuff I Google in real life.
Yeah.
For real life situations.
I'm
Average Russian well.
hoping
yeah.
that Googling how to make black powder or gunpowder was a D&D thing. Because I don't remember Googling that.
Yeah, that's probably a D&D thing. Okay. Width of 3.5 inches? That doesn't sound right at all.
No.
It's the width of the
What I'm finding is
wall.
about 2 feet.
Okay.
Which is
Well, that doesn't sound.
seems pretty.
That's
pretty.
impossible to go down.
Yeah, that seems very narrow.
I'll say
I
it's-
have. Oh, that's depth. Width.
How wide are wells? Domestic wells.
3 meters, 10
these are-
feet.
New.
Less than 10 feet. Okay. So it's I'll say it's about 9 feet. So how tall is Irene?
So not enough to reach across.
How tall are you?
Let me look. 5'6".
Okay. So it'll be difficult because you can stretch your arms out and you get some extra height, but it's you're too short for this well to actually go walk sort of with your hands and feet on opposite sides. But you're holding on to one side, sort of not
Sort of like the ghouls were.
Yeah, like sort of on the side of it, just.
To get the ghouls, you must be the ghoul. That's my logic here.
Yeah.
Become one with the ghouls.
And
Okay. Do I see anything as I get lower? Or?
Yeah. Well, do you then climb down on the side as you sort of did this as you were about halfway down, and you don't really get too much more of a view from halfway down? You'd have to get further down.
Yeah, I mean, we're already halfway there. I'm probably going to keep going.
Okay.
Just try to, like, slowly feel my way down the wall.
Yeah. So you get, with the help of the rope holding a bit of the weight as well, you can easier to climb the side, and you get vision on the bottom. It expands maybe to 20 feet on each side, like a small chamber, 20 by 20 chamber, and you can see the dead creature on the bottom, right beneath you, and on the sides of the walls you see 4 more creatures that are sort of as you come down, they notice you, and you are too high up for them to attack or anything like that, but they give you sort of these sounds that I don't know how to make, like something like that.
Ooh, that's good.
That sounded like a
Sounded
zombie
very-
out of Plants vs. Zombies. No, that sounded like what's his name from Plants vs. Zombies? Crazy Dave.
Crazy day.
Crazy Dave's down here, guys.
Man, I guess I should
I'm gonna
check
sort
that
of
out.
holler up at everybody and let them know there's 4 more down here, and this rope doesn't seem so great. So what's the plan?
And
Silence. Cool. Okay.
And
Cut the rope, leave her for dead.
they do kind of look like zombies from closer inspection.
Oh, can I look and see if I notice any identifying features of the people that have been missing?
You don't necessarily know any features of the missing people.
Oh, so we've just heard rumors, so we don't know enough.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I guess you would have gotten some sort of a description of the man you went into the home of with the missing man, but it's difficult to see. You can, I guess, you see what looks like 2 men and 2 women who don't look like the description you were given of the man who had gone missing.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try to climb back up now
All right.
because they look hungry,
Yeah.
and we can regroup together and figure this out.
Yeah. So, okay.
Oh no. Just, yeah.
All right.
I mean, unless... So they can't reach me. Can I try to, like... How close am I to them? With my crossbow.
Just snipe them.
Well, I imagine you kind of get in view of them as you are still 5 feet above the bottom of the sort of well circle. So you'd be you can would, I'd say, disadvantage, get a shot off at one of them if you so wish.
That would be a really dumb idea. Seeing as how 2 of them managed to climb out of here.
One of them tried to climb, the other one just went back to.
Oh.
But I mean, you are this far, and this was kind of a dumb idea. So
That's fair. We might as well go all in, I guess. Let me just see.
No. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not
I don't
telling.
advocate this stuff. I don't know what you've been doing with me, but Hunter, he does advocate this. He's still in the tavern. He's sleeping through all this.
Okay.
Are we going to send another one of you fools down there, or are we actually going to investigate one of the barred up houses now?
both seem like good options.
They really don't, but okay.
I mean, should I kill the things, guys? I'm like yelling from down here.
I thought we pulled you up.
Oh, did I go up?
Oh, okay. So
cool with that?
are you? Yeah, I'd say.
Did you want to?
Nobody said anything. It was silent.
Yeah,
so
if you want to start climbing up, you can make an athletics check with
let's
advantage.
let's climb up, and we
Yeah.
can reconvene.
Yeah, so do it.
Athletics.
Yeah, with advantage since you're getting help from the rope. So you take a good while as you're climbing up the side of the wall, and actually make a Constitution check, or a Constitution saving throw rather.
It smells really
All right.
gross.
All right. So you get all the way up, and you feel your muscles quite sore, but you do not get a point of exhaustion from climbing up that wall as you reconvene with the rest of your party.
So there's 4 things. I don't really see the point in killing them right now because they'll probably just try to attack us, and they're just chilling. So plans, ideas.
I'm always down for a
Idea.
firebolt.
I know you are.
We could lower down the wizard. He's lighter and has fire.
Is that the plan?
No, I would die.
No.
I'm not that dumb. I'm not that dumb.
You do have 72 years of real life experience.
I know my limits.
All right.
Well, looks like we're going to a boarded up house. And
Should
I
we
will
board up
start
the well
walking off.
before we go? I'll take a second and
That's
take like
actually
a
smart
a
idea.
chunk of wood or whatever is left there, and can I just like scratch like a little like watch for zombies or something out of order, like a little out of order sign?
You mean which woods?
Like even if I could just carve it onto the well, just out of order,
Oh,
just so people don't use it.
I guess scratching it onto the stone side is unless you have a pen to do so.
No, Alex.
Oh,
Can I try with my Can I try with my quill?
Use your magics, yes.
Can I write? Can I write out of order on the side of the well?
Out of order.
Sorry.
On the side of the well.
I can.
Out of
listen,
order. Sorry for the inconvenience.
If you use my quill, you can make it different colors. Make it like a rainbow.
Make it bright ass red.
Oh yeah, you have a special quill that you can do. Can you just write with that?
Yeah, I can just write anything. I don't need ink. I can make writing magically disappear. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And I can choose the color, so I can make a rainbow.
yeah. So I'd say with Ronan's quill, and I'd say it's usable by you. Or is it usable by anyone?
I'm not sure.
When you write with it, which would, or is that like when you write with it, or is it when you write with it? Which one is it?
I
If
don't
it doesn't
know.
require attunement, I would think anybody could use it. That would
Yeah.
be my defense.
Yeah, but it is the wizard who.
It is a wizard thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's up to you,
yeah.
I guess.
I'd say the quill has the properties, and I guess you can give it to anyone, and anyone can use it. It's a cool quill.
I mean,
Uh,
what's stopping the 70-year-old wizard from writing it?
There is that too.
Penmanship.
My fingers aren't what they used to be.
The wizard
You
that
literally
can't
have a
write.
book that you have to use. What do
He
you
tried
mean?
to read his book, Etri. Even if it was written in common, we wouldn't understand what's there.
No, I haven't. I don't care about magic.
Well, the reason you guys can't understand it is because you're trying to read something that you can't even read. It's clearly a pop-up book.
Of course.
Well,
That is
can we move on,
right.
please?
Wait, we need to write something first. What should we write?
Write it.
Just right out of order.
Sorry for the inconvenience in small letters.
Yeah, I write that in sparkly pink.
All right.
Yes.
So a pink out of order. Sorry for the inconvenience. In small print beneath.
You know, we just broke a well. We should really fix that soon.
Yeah, there is no bucket left.
That's why it's out of
Breaking
order.
chairs, you're breaking wells. What am
No,
I
no, no.
missing? Why are you
That's why
breaking
it's
so
out of
many
order.
things? Why are you breaking things while I'm gone?
I'm not sure.
Guess
Maybe we just do.
We're all recorded for a reason.
We're on Strahd's most wanted list.
Yeah, maybe you guys. I'm gonna freaking. What's his benefits? Let me join him. I'm sticking with that. Maybe you guys aren't his most wanted. I'm just chilling.
Etri's the most chill out of all of us. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that what you think?
It seems like you are.
I mean, you haven't exploded yet.
there is that.
See?
So, are you then going to a boarded up house?
I'm going to visit Strahd himself.
Okay, so splitting the party.
That's what I'm doing. Yep. Strahd,
Yes,
hello.
I'm
I'd like
going-
to report a crime.
I'm going to one of the boarded up houses, yes.
All right,
I'm following the magic people.
all right. So not
I'm
Etri?
following Etri.
Who are the magic people? Aren't you the magic person?
Anyone who can magic.
Wizard. Like, hey, I'm gonna follow the magic people.
Technically magic, except I just do blood magic.
There we go. So you have a lot of options, I guess. You can follow the magic blood person going to Strahd.
All of us, I think all of us technically have some sort of magic.
Then I'll follow everyone.
All right. So split the party, and one goes in two places somehow.
Just mirror image yourself so one of you goes with everyone.
Yeah.
I'll just send my unseen servant or something.
All right. So is everyone coming to the boarded up houses, or is Hunter actually going?
Yeah.
out
Oh
of
yeah,
town?
let me actually pay Strahd a visit at level 3.
Yeah. Smart.
Let me walk up right to Castle Strahd.
You have another
Strahd.
character sheet ready, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So you find yourselves at one of the boarded up houses, and it looks abandoned and not welcoming. What do you wish to do?
I'd like to lean up right next to it and see if I can hear anything through the boards.
All right. Make a perception check. All right. You do actually hear some moving inside.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
It looks like the monsters or whatever are still in here. Monsters are scavengers. Does it look like there is a particularly easily rippable board? Just like What is least structurally
We
sound?
could burn it.
I mean,
That
you
would.
the boards aren't that. I guess they all look like you could with some effort rip them off. There isn't any of them looking different from the other.
Uh,
And
Well.
blessing of the trickster on Etri apparently.
Edgar, are you trying to go inside? Because I can cast magic on you if you are.
what magic?
Magic.
No,
Can make
that's,
you
that's
Sneak
not
magic?
good enough.
Invisible.
That's not good enough.
Do you want to be invisible?
That could work.
That could work.
I'm like happy with magic.
Do you like that?
Sure.
Haha! Invisibility.
All right. So Ronan vanishes. Or sorry, Etri vanishes.
Someone
Irene
else is going
claps
to
like
have
she's
to-
at a magic show.
Someone
Maybe
else has to-
Takes a bow.
maybe
Someone
we
else,
should have opened
Please
the building first.
open the building first. Yes, please. Someone.
Oh,
Someone else.
the question is, does Ronan have an arcane focus or
My
spell components?
book in my quill is an arcane focus at level 2.
Oh yeah, you're a scribe, right? Of course. There you go. Yeah. So you turn invisible, and then what were you doing? Ram the door.
The non-invisible one.
Hunter does it though. Yeah.
Hunter
So
rams the door,
interference.
or ram.
Don't let the ram the door. Let the person.
If I'm gonna ram the
Said
door,
Alex
I'm
had
gonna
the
go in
lockpicking
wolf form.
kit.
I do have block.
Can you lockpick boards that are stuck on a door?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
Someone just pull off something so
I
I can
will-
get in.
I will ram it.
Okay, so you go headlong into the door that has a bunch of planks on it, and you sort of crack the plank that you hit with your head, and you break the plank.
One plank down. I thought we were trying to be sneaky, or I would have done this sooner, but
And you do hear some sound coming from within at that point.
I think we were trying to be sneaky, but you kind of just succumbed to the peer pressure of ramming
It's
the
just
door.
a construction site. Nothing's happening.
There's construction going on next door. It's fine.
Keep ramming it.
Okay, we'll go
already,
again.
We're already in there.
we're invested in this now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you ram the same spot and you get your head through the door, and a bit like Johnny from what is it again?
Here's
The Shining.
Irene.
Here's Irene.
Here's
Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah, The
Yeah.
Shining.
Yeah, The Shining. Here's Irene moment where you look into this dark house that you some sunlight shines through from, I guess, from the sides of your face, but it's mostly dark. You can't see, and you can hear the sounds of some creature that seems to be approaching you. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to call out to it. Hello, knock knock.
Okay.
And-
All right. And you're
I'm
staying
just
with
gonna
your
watch.
head there? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
was
I
just
can pull my
picturing-
head out
I'm just
quickly,
picturing
right?
with your head stuck in the door,
Yeah,
while
yeah.
shouting out, "Hello!"
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hold
Are
their
you?
arms invisibly.
Are you? Yeah. Are you keeping your head in the hole?
I mean, I feel like I should pull my head out and. I mean, the stealth thing is gone now, though. We have an invisible man.
Yeah. But why would you keep your head in the hole if the
Let
stealth
him-
is gone?
Okay, I will remove my
Let
head
him sneak
Okay.
and let the invisible man
while
mess with them
the-
from now
while-
on.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay.
Go invisible
So
man.
so you call out, you remove your head, and you can see this zombie-like creature like swiping at the space where your head was just a second ago.
Oh boy.
As you can see, this creature just within inside the house. Then as you go away and the light comes in, it sort of goes back into some dark corner, and you don't see it anymore, though anyone with dark vision can still see it lurking in a corner.
Invisible man.
I reach around for Etri. I'm like trying to find him.
What you
I'm
gonna do?
distinctly avoiding her hands.
Etri, it's your turn.
Is he still here?
Is there enough of a gap for me
For your head, yeah.
or my head?
One
Your
more
invisible
good
head.
ram. One more good ram and you'll bust it open.
Hello, invisible man.
Are you ramming it again?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
It's just
I'm
a
gonna
zombie.
aim like
it's
a
not
little lower.
living, you know, it's not a
Aim a
living
little lower
resident.
and try to like make the hole bigger.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you take your last ram, and this one gets pushes the door, and it actually pushes it off its hinges and opens the door for everyone to see as the light sort of shines in, and the zombie screeches.
And then I can I run away as soon as I finish that?
Yeah, sure, but everyone roll for initiative. As the
That was a really good invisibility, I gotta say.
Wow, great. So useful.
you're still
Really good.
you're still
I
invisible.
totally didn't ruin the entire plan.
You are still invisible, so there is that.
Oh yes.
You do have
She's
advantage.
gonna get him.
Let's see what happens. He's just gonna sneak by it.
So let me add this.
Sure. I'll take a natural one in initiative.
Yeah. So
That's where I'll take it. That's fine.
Etri and Hunter, which of you wishes to go first?
Might as well let the invisibility do its thing.
All right,
Get some
Etri.
use out of get some use out of it.
Yeah, the door is open.
I'm
You're still
gonna-
invisible. What do you do?
I'm gonna sneak my way into the room.
Uh huh.
Um,
You can see
out
this.
of the out of the doorway, so it doesn't accidentally bump into me.
Yeah.
Um. I presume it's not a huge building.
No, it's quite similar to the one that you were in previously. It's a humble little home with some beds and no second story.
Single room type thing.
Yeah, single room, and the
Oh.
zombie in a corner, sort of ready to run toward whatever is outside.
All right. I will. I'll walk up to it
Uh huh.
and take my dagger and just lodge it into its chest.
All right, go ahead and attack with advantage. 20 to hit, and that's 18 damage. All right, so you stab it, and it's
I'm gonna use the poison on this. I don't think we're gonna come across anything.
so you
so,
activating the poison in itself is an action. You could have done this before, like you could have stood outside and activated it. It doesn't remove your stealth because it's not an attack or spell. and then you, activating it itself is an action. But if you wish to
Oh,
have done that, that's fine.
okay. I see.
Yeah. So adding the poison.
DC 15 con save.
Yeah. So you stab it, and the poison, as you would imagine, it's sort of affecting it. Seems to have no effect on it, but the stab itself does hurt it quite a bit. And you have learned that it is immune to poison. Hunter, you see Etri all of a sudden appear next to this zombie within the building. What do you do?
Well, I do what I do best, and I go in the building, and I go to slash it.
Go ahead.
I don't have the crimson right on.
Yeah, so you deal 7 damage, and it's still standing. But it has two holes that it seems to be not happy about. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So it then goes to attack. It will bite at, I'd say, Etri Hunter. So that's Hunter. Bites Hunter, missing, and then goes for claw attacks against Hunter as well. With a 17, does that hit you?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes, it does.
So he slashes you twice, hitting you with both. You get these slash marks on your stomach or your chest area, and you take 14 damage. And you do still have your temporary hit points, so you don't. You can remove that first, and then Irene goes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my head out of there. Can I just duck out?
Out of where?
Well, because my head was in there.
Door down.
I busted the door down.
Yeah, no,
And now I want out.
You busted the door down, and this time you didn't actually get the. It wasn't a hole into the door, but rather you just pushed the whole door out of its hinges, off its hinges. So you are free to do anything. You don't have a head in a door.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let Invisible Man take it. Can I just can I just like hold an action to shoot at it if he doesn't get it in the next turn?
Yeah. Etri is not invisible anymore. You can
oh no! Sorry.
You can see Hunter and Etri crowded around the zombie.
They got this.
All right.
I'm still gonna hold my action because I think they got it.
All right. What are you holding?
Just like a crossbow bolt with
right.
the light crossbow.
All right. Alex.
Shout. You know, at first I thought you were brave, and then I realized you're just stupid. And vicious mockery towards the thing.
Well, it is viciously mocked.
Yes,
it's
max mocked too.
Yeah.
At 4, and then disadvantage on its next attack roll, and then I will stay outside the door.
All right. So, Ronan, your go.
Okay. How's it looking?
It's looking quite hurt. It was almost insulted to death.
Oh. Okay, then I will do the finishing blow
Yeah.
with my firebolt.
Yes, you do, and it flies past between Etri Hunter as it hits the head of this zombie, and it burns to crisp on the spot. And with that, you have a dead zombie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, therapy is cancelled, unfortunately.
This zombie got any goodies on him?
So I guess make investigation check. If you're gonna fondle the zombie. You don't find anything of value. It had some common clothes, but nothing of value on it. And looking around in this building, it's also just nothing of value. You can see the beds and a small kitchen area here as well, but you don't find anything of value even inside of the beds or anything if you go all the way into investigation mode.
Investigation mode.
Investigation mode. Yes, Alexander will sprint into the kitchen and look for salt.
All right.
Go.
I guess make a perception check.
Oh, I just went to roll my chair up into my desk, and I need my desk.
Ouch. And that's why Alex absolutely failed that, because he got
I ran to
distracted.
the corner.
Yeah, Hunter was gonna go help you, and then hit his knee in a side cupboard, I guess, and he gave off this sound, and that distracted you, and you don't find any salt.
Someone help me check for salt.
Why do you need salt?
Thank you.
You're pretty sure there is no salt here.
You don't really need salt.
I do need salt though.
The people before have said that salt is not something that they usually have here.
Maybe I do need to go talk to that old lady, see if she'll give me some salt.
Maybe.
I don't need much.
You know, you could always get salt out of blood.
Bring
No, I
this
need
up
to have,
last
like-
time.
Damn.
I need to have like actual salt.
That's actual salt.
Dry salt, not blood covered salt. Or tear covered salt.
I still think we need to find that granny with the pies, because those pies were seasoned and delicious.
Yes, and there was obviously salt in the pies.
Yeah. And she was so nice. She was the nicest person we've met.
We need to find Granny.
Yeah. The quest for Granny has now begun.
Yes. But for now, I am curious. Can I roll a medicine check on the body and see if it resembles what's happened? See if there's any signs of something that would resemble to what's happening to the guy.
Sure, make a medicine check.
Think 9.
It definitely looks like very different from the person you saw sick in the bed. But then there is also the point of this being a dead person that turned back to life, or undeath, and the other one seemed to still be alive. So you could maybe it's the same, but you don't really see any specific signs that tell that. But you could draw conclusions.
Help with?
Does this look like what you saw when you were down in the well?
It would look like the things you saw in the well, Irene.
And when I checked the guy that was sick, could I also, like, help give her advantage or something? As
Sure.
her medicine check?
Yeah, she can make another medicine check.
Just like giving her like
Hey, the pat
my
on the back.
ideas.
Yeah.
Woo!
So you teamwork
Thank you.
this, and you see, you can definitely draw the conclusion that whatever the sick person is right now will turn into this.
Well, we are going to have some very bad news for that lady.
Yes, we are. But it's better she knows now and not be surprised.
That's true. I definitely don't want her getting hurt by this.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I think we should go back and tell her what we found.
So you're going back to the home.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's our best bet.
Huzzah.
Okay. So you go back to the home. The door is closed, but do you knock on it or
Knock politely with my hand.
not try to break into the house?
No.
No.
Knock politely with my hand. I love that you have to state that now every single time you
Yeah.
play,
I
Meg.
specify. I'm not ramming it. I'm knocking politely.
With your hand though, like the palm of your hand.
Well, like, no.
No.
Slap,
With
slap.
my knuckles
Slap.
on my hand.
Slap the
I
door.
slapped the door.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know how to
yeah.
knock.
Yeah. Even when you're polite, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, I slapped the door.
Okay, you slapped the door aggressively.
Yeah, and only once, so it sounds like I'm going
Yeah.
to hit the door or something.
Yeah, it's confusing.
You're just like, what?
Yeah, you're all about the one knock or one ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you do that, and the door is opened by the woman, and she says, "Oh, what do you want? Why are you back?"
Oh, it is good to see you in good health. You might want to come sit over here with us for a minute and have a chat.
No, I will not leave
And
my
I just
husband.
try to like, it's okay. He'll be fine. It's good.
He will
it's
be
just
fine.
better to chat out here. Oh, I don't mean medically fine, but he doesn't need supervision.
Ooh,
Aw.
breaking some hearts over here.
All right. So she comes out with you and says, "What is it?"
I'll just like close the door behind her, just gently.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm afraid we have some really terrible news, and I hate to be the one to have to tell you this, but it seems like there's a sickness that's causing these terrible monsters, and it seems to be very much linked to whatever sickness your husband has, and I think it's a good idea to maybe not be around him when that happens. So, yeah.
I
Just like pat her shoulder.
She says, "I'm aware that he will become one of them."
We just want to make sure you're not around if that happens. We don't know how much time he has.
That is why the boards are outside here. I was hoping you could save him.
So are we.
Yeah. So
But just in case.
Yeah.
So just a quick recap. The as you were pondering what to do and thinking of raiding the castle, raiding the capital, as some say, a woman came out of a house and asked for your help with curing his sick or her sick husband, and so you saw this sick person on a bed, and tried to heal him, but didn't do anything. And so then you went to the well where apparently he was last. That might have been the source of the sickness, and then you were at the well, and that's where you came back at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're full blown bloodborning it. Got it.
I haven't actually played that, so can't say yes or no.
Is pretty accurate.
All right. Yeah. So as she then says to you that I know that my husband will die, but I must be with him for the last moments of his life. I am aware that I have to leave when he dies, but I can't accept it yet.
Okay. That's a shame. Sorry about the bad news, and I will let you know if that changes. And I'll shoot her like a finger gun. Just like,
Wow.
this is super awkward. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. And so then she goes back in after giving you a nod and then returning within the building, leaving the awkward
Okay.
situation.
So anyone want to play how to cure a zombie disease down in the well?
Nope.
In the well.
Let's play something else.
I mean, that's where we know some of them are, right?
Yeah, we know they're behind every board in the city.
Oh yes, that's fair.
That would be a
That's
lot
probably
easier
easier
than
to
a
get to. Yes, because I cannot ram a well. Well, I can.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can, but it's not recommended.
I could ram the well. Anyways.
Okay, I just got a big brain moment.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
What
Big
if
brain. Let's hear it.
What if the well and the water is infected and causing the disease?
But he didn't drink the water, did he?
And
He had wine.
Still a possibility.
What if the wine's infecting people?
Did we have wine?
I
The
think
pie.
so. You did
I
have wine.
didn't.
Someone had wine.
People.
I mean, it can't be the pie. That lady was so nice.
What if it's the city
all of
infecting the people?
clothing.
Let's leave the city. Let's leave them to die. Get the hell out of here. Pay Strahd a visit, and then team up with him, and then purge everything.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
I thought Strahd was the one making this stuff.
No.
No.
You're just giving in to the
They
propaganda.
Didn't they say he's a devil?
You're just giving in to the enemy's propaganda.
Clearly, we should get his side of the story, or it's not
Exactly.
fair.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I still think we should find Granny.
Is the donkey okay?
I think so too.
There was a donkey?
Ooh, it was the donkey.
What is happening?
The donkey is Strahd.
I mean, if the donkey's infected, then we could probably say, hey, it's the water. But if the donkey's not infected, we can probably rule out that it wasn't the water.
You run back to this lady's door and slap it again
All right.
to ask her about her donkey.
So you slap the door once,
Grasping at straws, guys. I'm sorry.
grasping at Strahd's.
At straws,
Oh
yes.
my god.
I'll
I thought I'm bad.
I'll see myself.
Sammy
Oh my
came up with that
God.
one. I did not.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
End the game here. Sammy, go. Go away.
All right, thanks for the session, guys.
PG boys.
No, so you slap the door again, and the woman comes, opens the door, says, What is it?
I'm so sorry to bother you. We just have a question we forgot to ask. We're just wondering. Did she tell us the donkey's name, by the way?
No.
No. Okay. We're wondering how your livestock are doing.
They're fine. Why?
Could we meet them? This may be essential to find the cure for whatever is ailing your husband. Please.
I must be with my husband, and I don't wish for you to go and see my livestock on your own. So no. Why is it important to you?
Because somebody smarter than me thought of it, and I trust them.
Well, that's not a reason.
Okay, have a nice day. I just walk away.
Is anyone else interfering?
No.
No?
None of the smart people are gonna help on this. Okay.
I suppose I would have gone with Irene.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yes.
imagining you're
Say
all
something
sort
smart.
of... You're all sort
Look
of
at
on the streets.
We're just letting Irene.
He's very smart.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at all the books.
Uh-huh.
So many books.
Yeah, all the books in my bag.
Yeah.
1000%.
I
indicates
hold your book bag open for her to see. Look at very smart. Reads lots of books.
I feel like you're peddling me off to somebody.
Yeah. Why are you doing
I'm
this
just
to
being
me?
your hype man.
Ma'am, listen, we think that there may be a connection to the water in the well in relation to what is happening to your husband. What we want to do to either confirm or remove this suspicion is see your donkey, because it was drinking from the well's water. If your donkey has an illness, then it might be related to the well's water. If he doesn't, we might be able to eliminate that as a possibility.
Well, our donkey has always drank from the well. I don't see why it would be any different. It is fine.
Is it? Is your husband fine?
We just want.
Oh.
We just want.
Wow.
Destroyed. Destroyed.
Can she do some psychic damage for that one?
Excuse her, she doesn't people well.
You don't want to
If
talk.
the-
She starts crying.
Alex shoves me out of the doorway.
She starts crying a bit.
Oh no.
Lord.
Please excuse my friend. Our biggest concern right now is trying to figure out what is happening to your husband. If this is something that we can eliminate, we would like to eliminate all possibilities.
Well, as I said, our donkey has always been drinking from the well.
But has all of this always been going on? And he kind of like gestures towards the bricked up buildings and the people have been turning into zombies. Like, has all of this been going on? Always?
She says, well, it has for a long time, yes.
As we are new to the area, we do need to eliminate all possibilities. Just one quick glance at the donkey and we will go.
But our donkey has always been drinking from the well.
Oh my god, just let us see it.
Ma'am,
Come
you're
on.
being an
I
ass.
don't know
We just
what-
want to see your ass, okay? Like, take us back there.
What's happening here?
Do I need to werewolf on this little old lady?
She says, I don't. You.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
Your friend is rude to me. I don't want to have to do with you anymore. Please leave me alone.
You pulled 5 random strangers off the street to help your sick husband because you were in desperate need for help. if you actually want the help that you were seeking for the possibility of saving your husband, this is one thing that we need to eliminate from our list. Please let us see the donkey.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
This lady is something.
I'm gonna maul her to death.
21.
in a second.
She looks back at her husband, who is looking rough, and she says to her two children, she says, Katarina Vardin, please make sure to leave if he and then she leaves the house with you, and says, come with me, I will show you. If this will help you, then I will do anything.
Thank you.
And so she takes you. She sort of goes around a corner and walks you into a part of the where you can see a sort of a fenced-in area with some livestock that are seemingly within the wall. I guess there are no walls to this town, but within the sort of building still there's a fenced-in area with some livestock, and she points at a donkey there and says, that is our donkey. Please don't hurt our donkey.
Don't hurt them before they hurt your donkey.
I would never hurt a donkey.
All right. And you can see there a donkey among the animals. That seems to.
Is he a good-looking donkey?
It's
Like he looks healthy?
10 out of 10 donkey.
It's a
Normal?
it's an average looking donkey.
Like a donkey good enough to steal?
I don't know.
Guys, we already got kicked out of a tavern last session.
It looks
I'm
like
loving the chaos, but
it doesn't look like anything is wrong with the donkey. It doesn't look sick or anything like that. So what do you do with that?
Well, there's your donkey. Go examine it.
can I examine the donkey?
I will assist Irini in examining the donkey.
Okay, what are you trying to examine with the donkey?
Just like, when like vets look at horses' teeth and stuff, I'm just like looking in his mouth. I don't know what I'm looking for, but
Okay.
I'm just like to see
Check
if
the
anything's
teeth.
weird.
All right. So you're looking into the mouth of the donkey for
Yeah.
no particular reason. You saw someone do it once.
Yeah, exactly.
What is Alex doing to aid this attempt?
Honestly, probably
on
just
veterinary care.
in my list of books, I can tell you that animals is not in there for the list of
Okay,
books
fair.
that Sammy has currently given me.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'd be checking. Probably checking, honestly, is its teeth and its eyes and see if it is anything like what we had encountered in the well or in the house.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you can make one of you make a medicine check with advantage, or a medicine check from both of you, just normal roll.
I'm gonna point at Irene because she has a better mod than I do.
All right. So Irene, you make a medicine check with advantage.
Oh, boy.
All right. So
That's a donkey.
yeah, you're not familiar with donkeys or their physique or, but I mean it's not showing any obvious signs of illness and nothing seems to be off with the donkey. It looks like a regular donkey. That I guess I don't know how big of an ass is as you go to examine its mouth. It might not be the biggest fan of that.
Do you want
But,
roll animal handling?
uh,
Just to find out?
Sure, make an animal handling check and see how. All right, so it goes to spit at you, but then you sort of calm it down, and you manage to get it to not do that. But you don't see anything off about it.
That's a good donkey. My compliments on your donkey.
And she says, yes, as I said, there is nothing wrong with with our donkey. Can I go back now?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, if we discover anything more, we will let you know.
Thank you. And she then goes back, leaving you there.
I think we have
She
3
left us
different
with the
course of
donkey?
action.
We should steal the donkey.
After all
No
that, she
one-
left us with the donkey unattended?
Yeah.
Their fault. We're stealing it.
No, let's not steal the donkey.
I'll make a distraction and I'll kill her kids and then steal the donkey.
Good distraction. Good distraction. That sounds like a good
No.
plan. Let's do it.
No.
What are our 3 course of actions? Please, for the love of God.
Please, somebody with a brain.
We can try to find the old lady. We can spend some time cleaning up these boarded houses. Or we can investigate the land around the castle. That's what I see.
Find the old lady. She's the only one that seems nice around here. Maybe she can give us some form of answers.
I'm okay with this. If we want, we could also go at nighttime to the cathedral. See what comes up.
That sounds
Idea
exciting.
too.
I like it.
But that can be in addition to whatever else we do.
I like the lady. Let's go see her.
Let's try to find a lady, okay?
All right. So you're
We
gonna
start walking around just calling Granny.
All right. So you're walking around screaming for Granny.
I
No.
would
No?
go to the town square first.
Yeah, let's go to the town square first.
Granny, where are you?
Ronan,
All
stop
right.
it.
All right. You go to the town square to look for Granny. You find you actually find her there as you've walked around town, and now you come back there. You find her with one person getting a pie from her and profusely thanking her and this thank you, Granny, and going away as she
Hello, Miss Granny.
Yeah.
This Granny.
She turns to you and says, Oh, hello. Oh, how can I help you? Do you want another pie? Was it good?
The
It
pies
is
are
delicious.
fabulous, and we're looking for a couple things. This one over here is looking for salt and is wondering if you cook with any salt.
You do you need salt? Well, I have some salt, but it is not here. It is out of town for a bit. Unfortunately, I do not have any salt here. But I do have salt in my pies, if that helps.
I need like actual salt if when you're about to leave town, if we could go with you, just so I could pick up some salt, like that'd be awesome. I can give you a silver for it.
Well, you see, you can find me if you go down the road, and once you come to the crossroad, you go to the left, and then you follow the road, and you will eventually come up to a windmill, and that is where I will be, or if not me, my daughters. Where you
Soon
can.
as she says windmill, I look over at Irene, who has the shield, and I think the shield has a windmill on it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I think it does. Did I
Yeah,
make a note of it?
it's a golden windmill on a red back.
Is the windmill that we're looking for golden?
Do you ask her that?
Yes.
All right.
But you're not going to show the shield?
No, I'm just gonna ask her if it's golden.
She says,
I feel cold.
no, dearie.
Game?
Oh, okay. Must be a different windmill.
Dearie, it is not golden. But what, did you need help with anything else?
Yeah, the other issue we have with all of this is that everyone in the town knows about the sickness and the curse and all this and that, and it doesn't seem like anyone has any real knowledge about the cause behind it, and we're trying to figure this out.
Well, unfortunately, I have no further information on this. I do not know. I have heard that people fall sick in this village, but I know nothing about it. I wish I could help, but that is not something I can help you with.
That's fair. We have visited Granny. Yeah, he turns around to the others. If anything else would like to ask her something, please be polite. Don't ask ridiculous questions.
Is
And I
anyone
will
else
stand off-
answering?
And I will stand off to the side at that point.
No ridiculous questions, so I'm not saying anything.
You had some lined up, but I guess not.
I've ever so slightly lost track of what's going on, so I have no questions.
All my questions are ridiculous.
All right.
Alexander has a question,
Uh-huh.
and this is probably dangerous, but he'll get really close and say, Granny, as you know, we are new in town, and we're trying to learn a bit more about what's going on. We keep hearing we keep hearing mention of a dark one, or something
dark
to that
one.
degree. Is it dark one? What
A
do they call
devil?
Strahd? A devil,
The devil.
or the devil. I can understand if it is a sensitive topic here around town, but as newcomers, we should probably be aware of it. is there anything you could tell us more than it's the devil, so we kind of know what is going on?
Well, this land is under the rule of the devil Strahd. Everything you see is, how do you say, it is locked inside of his world. There is a fog that enshrouds this land. No one can leave. It is a great misfortune that we are all here under his reign. I don't know what you specifically want to know, but I only bring happiness to people. That is what I do.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Grandma, this is more information than anybody has given us, so I greatly appreciate that.
Oh, of course. You are newcomers. You must learn the truth of the matter.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the kindest people that we have met here so far. And it's been kind of a struggle. So thank you.
Well, do make sure to come and see me and my daughters at the windmill if you ever pass by.
Oh yes, we will probably be by sometime. And if I could purchase some salt from you, I would greatly appreciate it.
That you can.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I step back and I go to Etri and I say, "See, I can be nice."
Yes, it was quite a surprise, yes.
Well, any more questions, or can I be on my way? I will go to a few houses to see if they wish to buy.
I
Actually,
think you are... Oh, okay.
sorry, I did think of one more. Outside of the main, ingredients for making pie, what else is in there? Because I think if I remember right, Sammy, you said we didn't have good dreams until after we ate the pies. Is that right?
I mean, you had normal dreams before that. If your character has bad dreams, I guess you had that one dream that one time with the old lady that gave you a card. No. So this you last night you had wonderful dreams that you're longing to go back to. But yeah. So what was the question?
Is it just Grandma's love that makes
Love.
the pies so sweet? Is it just love?
Gross.
I hug Grandma.
My mother had some magic capabilities that she passed on to me, and so I on top of the ingredients put a bit of my magic into it as well.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Of course.
It is a blessing in these very odd times.
So many people say that. As she starts going, leaving you, unless you wish to converse more.
Nope, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, with that, you find yourselves in the town square. You have the zombies down the well, the missing people that you found clues about leading toward Donovich, who said he lent the holy symbol to the missing person earlier. And
honestly, that's not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna go through with this because y'all trust Grandma for some weird reason.
Nice. Grandma's done nothing wrong. She's the
I-
only voice of
Enough.
reason in this town.
That's not true.
They.
I'm here.
I don't know what the others want to do,
That's fair.
but I wanna go like 15, maybe 20 feet back, kind of pull my hood up, just look like a normal haggard person in the streets, and quote unquote hail grandma.
Ooh, I like it.
Mm?
Okay. Wait, so you're going like you're part of the group that she's talking with, and then you go to on the path that she's taking, putting on the hood and then hailing her.
Oh no, I'm walking back. Oh, I'm breaking off from the others, walking back a bit
Okay.
away from everyone, and like pulling my hood up, making sure I kind of fit in with the shadows a little bit,
Okay.
or maybe look a bit more ragged, and just kind of keeping an eye on
Okay.
Grandma.
Yeah. So you're not in sight of her, but then you're intending on hailing her to you.
No,
Tailing.
I am.
Oh,
yeah,
tailing. Tailing.
So
I
when
thought
she
I thought you were like gonna be the shady guy in
Granny,
the
come here.
like come over here. I got some. I got some good stuff for you. Do you want that, Grandma?
What are you buying?
I got
What are you
some.
selling?
What are you buying?
No. I am walking
definitely
ways
as well.
back.
Okay, and tailing her.
Y'all's ears don't works.
Yeah, apparently so. So I guess yeah. Okay, then in that case, you can roll me a stealth check.
Okay. I should be okay at these. I say as I roll a nat 1.
Hey, you are. That's a good 19 plus 3. All right, so you hail her or tail her and follow her path. What is everyone else doing? As seemingly Hunter has left the party.
I'm
As he goes, can I give him Blessing of the Trickster? I'll take it off of Etri.
I'd say would Hunter may make it apparent that he's leaving?
I think
Oh, I probably don't notice if he's being stealthy.
Yeah, unless you're telling the
Never
party.
mind.
I
I'm gonna-
probably would have told the one person I actually trust in this entire town,
Which is
and in general, and that being Alexander.
Me.
Alexander.
Oh, what?
Okay. So Alexander, you
Like a little side whisper.
yeah. And does
Okay,
Alexander
Hunter.
stay discreet about
Actually, I
that?
don't know.
I would give him a nod and say if you're not back in 5, we're going after you.
All right. So then, no blessing of the trickster.
No.
And what are you guys doing in the center of the town square?
I
Deciding that we now have another place that we can explore, I guess. Should we need to?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to flop down in the town square, like in a place that is like sittable, like a bench or something like that. And be like, well, Hunter's got something he needs to do. He says he'll be back. I'm gonna chill here until he gets back.
I guess we could.
Could chill. All right.
I have to.
Fill in.
So you're all making a bench up here and then sitting on it, looking like the
We'll play
cool cats.
tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe in the dirt.
Yeah. And so Hunter,
I'll play against Irene.
you follow as this old woman with her cart pushing it forward. Goes up to one door and knocks on it, and someone opens, and there seems to be a conversation. How close are you? Are you like trying to hear a conversation?
I don't think I would be close enough to hear anything. It's more so I'm just, if anything looks suspicious, I'm just all on sight right now.
Yeah. So she has some exchange with this person, and then gives a pie and takes some money from them, and then does this, knocks on some doors, some don't open, and some do. And she, for how long are you doing this? How long are you following?
Probably longer than 5 minutes.
All right. So
I don't. The others might, but I genuinely, like, even out, like, in game, outside of game, little old granny giving out pies in a city of the dead. That's not trustworthy.
What's wrong with that, dude?
So Hunter has been gone for more than 5 minutes, as the cool cats are on the park bench. Your timer goes off on your wristwatch.
Yeah, on your ethereal iPhone.
Yeah. Do you
No,
start
that's
following?
Just the iPhone 30. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of errand did he say he was on?
He wasn't super specific. But I know what direction he went in. I would assume because I knew he was following Granny, I know what direction he went in, so I will like casually lead the group down the road.
All right. So you start following
The cool kids are now walking.
Yeah. Walking like a posse.
Granny trail.
Granny trail, yeah. So you stroll down the street, and Hunter, you notice just more of selling these pies, as she then eventually seems to be out of pies and turns to go in a back the street she was walking on. So she would be sort of coming in, looking in your direction. So make another stealth check.
Alrighty.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
That's fitting.
And so
yeah, that is.
Yeah, so she goes up to the last door, knocks on it, does the trading, and then you expect her to continue forward, and then instead she sort of turns toward you and notices you as you're sort of leaning against a building.
So what we've seen from the people here is everyone's in ragged clothing. They look pretty worse for wear, right?
I mean, they're in like poor man's clothing. They're not necessarily like worn like that, but they're not any fancy garbs.
But people look beat up.
They look not physically beat up, but they do look sad.
Okay. In an attempt to fool her, I'm going to do something very strange, if you would allow me.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Actually, I do know. So, this is a long shot at fooling, but I want to give myself my blood curse to make me look pale and sick and like I belong here.
Okay. And you are a human, right? Yeah. Okay, so you are affecting yourself with your own blood curse?
To make myself look pale, sickly, and like, I wasn't actually following her this entire time. She just didn't notice me being all sick and stuff in this corner of the alleyway.
Right.
As I cough in real life. I
Yeah.
should get advantage because of that.
Yeah. I mean, rules as written, it doesn't allow you to target yourself, but it doesn't also really. I mean. Huh.
I mean, it says creature that I see
Yeah.
within 30 feet.
Yeah, but there are other abilities that refer to a creature that you can see that doesn't target yourself, such as Bardic Inspiration is a creature you can see within 30 feet or 60 feet maybe, and you can't inspire yourself. So I'd say no, you can't blood curse yourself. That was highly like you can't do that, and you were never taught to do that in your blood hunter training from a sickly person who had blood cursed themselves.
I'm about to go into werewolf mode and maul a granny.
Okay.
As we all approach.
When stealth fails, right?
So are you doing anything as she turns around and sees you, or what are you doing?
I am just attempting to look sick and pale and pallid and look like I belong here.
All right.
In whatever way possible.
Yeah. I guess make a deception check then.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right. So she turns around and starts walking down the road that you are on, and she sees you and says.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not in the middle of the road. I'm like I'm like in an alleyway.
Yeah, I mean, you would be sort of on the side of the road as you are sort of you were just dashing from one alley to the next, and you were noticed at that moment. So you're not right on this road, but you're sort of on the side of it. As she then looks at you and says, "Are you doing well, young one?"
Okay, this is very strange. I have two ideas. One of them, I either full-blown wolf it up, or the other, I attempt to make myself look like a zombie. Either one could fail or work horribly.
So you're not responding to her question? Contemplating what do you turn into?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, both in real life and in game, just keep coughing and making myself look bad.
All right. She says, "Would you like a pie? Maybe that will help you." Oh wait, I am out of pies. I just remembered.
Good, Mr. DM. Yes.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe you should go to the inn, the tavern, and see to it that you get some good wine in you. That tends to help.
It's not. I don't trust that for a bit.
Do you say that to her?
Just shouting that at her.
I say that out loud.
I don't trust you for a bit.
Good lord. I'm gonna walk down the alleyway, still kind of hunched over, acting sick.
All right. She lets you go. Says, "Poor man. and then leaves.
Off and wave goodbye.
And I would say
And
at that point it is noon PST where we usually stop. Do we want to pick off here or come to some sort of a meeting with
I
the
will
group
say,
again?
for next session, I don't know if I'm meeting with the group, but I can say with confidence that for next session, I want to do a roundabout and investigate the last house that she stopped at.
All right. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you want to end the session here?
I think so.
All
I
right.
do have to go.
Yeah.
Good with that.
Well, with that, let's end the session. And to the live stream, thank you for watching. Things that Mackenzie say, happy dungeon delving.
Be dungeon delving, everyone. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye to you too.
Bye, YouTube.